Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Vaipo. We're going to be continuing on with the next mission of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. In the previous mission, and spoilers are coming, so please, if you haven't seen the previous missions, click the top left annotation where you'll be brought to the playlist. It's going to have pretty much everything, all campaigns, including StarCraft 1, Brood War, and Wings of Liberty and Legacy, and Heart of the Swarm. All of those, there's so many of them, it's hard to say it. All of them included in that playlist. Now, on the last episode, Brothers in Arms, we ended up helping both Jim Raynor and Valerian Mansk in overcoming the hybrid assaults, and they were basically getting attacked every few minutes by this psionic power which kind of rendered them useless, and our objective was to take over the Keystone. We did that, we destroyed them, and we're going to be continuing on after that. Let's see what we have. I think we're traveling.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Alright, so we're going to Glacius. We're going to be getting sentries here. Let's have a look.
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier revival program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
Right, so of course the Preserver is not happy about this. Oh shit.
The Tal'Darim, here. They are attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors.
Right, so there might be a few bit of... Yes, there's conversations available, so let's have a look at those.
The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The De'ul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
Right, Solar Core.
Welcome. The Purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original purifiers.
Right, so there's a bit of conflict there, of course. Karax appreciates and understands him a lot more because he is, of course, an engineer, and Rohana not so happy about
Our
that.
scouts are reporting Amon's forces are conquering system after system. We must choose our plan of attack carefully, Hierarch.
Alright, let's see what we have.
If we are to obtain the Purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
Alright, so the achievements: don't let the Tal'Darim displacement beam destroy any of your units in the Forbidden Weapon mission, and destroy 6 Tal'Darim gateways or warp gates in the Forbidden Weapon mission on normal difficulty. I did that on hard, so not a very difficult one. We get sentries. I'm going to do it on hard. Let's jump straight into it. Right, so as usual, got our little loading screen here. There is going to be quite some interesting things here. It's something that I don't really believe there was something similar to it. Actually, you know what? In one of the previous campaigns, either in, it might have been in Wings of Liberty, there was a similar mission to this. I think it was called Supernova, where the planet was blowing up. We had to move our base the whole time.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here, and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
Alright, so let's see again. We have warp and reinforcements, we have temporal field, and we've got Centurion, Stalker, and Avenger.
The displacement beam
I should have
is
actually...
advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
I should have actually picked the other type of Dark Templar. They would probably be more useful here. But that's quite alright. I'm going to start building tech pretty much straight away. The reason for that is I want to get upgrades and basically rush towards the end. So I'll build up quite a bit of a force before continuing on.
I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault.
That's alright.
Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
I'm gonna let my Nexus take care of everything here.
You require more Vespine gas.
Because it can. It's pretty much the thought process behind it. Oh, nobody took any damage, that's good.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
I am here in the shadows. You require my skills. It shall be as you say. Reckoning.
Okay, I should back up. God, zealots are fucking OP. Jesus, they wrecked me. That's not a smart move. Come on, build workers faster. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go like this. Build it as close as possible to the Nexus, so even if I do get attacked by some forces, I'll be able to defend against them. And what I'll do also is I'll build 2 cannons. They're going to be behind the Nexus to defend against any sneaky mother. Yeah, you get the point. But I could block access to these cannons as well. That'd be the ideal situation. Will that work? I wonder. I just don't want to block the gas. Alright. Okay, now the question is, will their units be able to pass there? Hope not. Hopefully not.
I'm here.
Alright, next we're going to get ourselves... Actually, some supply depots is going to be preferable. And then I'm going to get robotics facility and... You know what? Dark Shrine is next, actually. Thinking of it now. My life for hire. That's good. Pretty damn good. Okay, you should definitely not be in the front. And Robo. Alright, that should be enough for tech. Now I'm just going to build up a few units and start moving out. I mean, that beam is starting to quickly bypass my units. So we don't want that, of course. Oh hey, look, that's available already. I'm actually going to use it to reinforce rather than build inside my base.
You have not enough minerals. I walk the shadowed path. You require more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals.
I am the heart of darkness.
Alright, let's do this.
Intriguing. Very well.
Adun Torida.
It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent. Solarite gathered.
For the reckoning, we move unseen. Miracle. I am the voice of Eclipse. I serve now.
Ah, crap, they can reach that.
Very wise. For the reckoning.
Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna... Oh, look at that, that's awesome. Ah, crap.
Ah, we've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
Our blades meet the enemy. Adun Toridas.
For now. It shall be.
Alright, let's get catching up with this beam.
Intriguing.
Oh crap. Should have thought of that.
The Shadow Guard waits. I walk. Our blades meet the enemy.
Alright, we should definitely stay away from that.
Forces are near the displacement
I
beam.
keep doing that.
We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Be doomed. Our blades meet the enemy.
I serve. You require my skills.
None shall break us. I walk the shadowed path.
We are one. State thy bidding. I am the heart of darkness. Cold is the void. You require my skills. I am the voice of the eclipse. State thy bidding.
Right, that's that.
I serve. For now. We are one with the shadows. Very well.
Adun Toridas.
I made a big mistake of going there last time. There's a big ass base there. You don't want to go there.
Our forces are in mortal danger. Get them away from the beam.
Okay, I should probably wait for this beam to pass because I keep losing shit to it.
Adun Toridas.
Very well. I am here in the shadows.
Adun Toridas.
Intriguing.
Okay, there's number 2.
Another solarite sample obtained.
You require my skills.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
Yeah, Immortals are overpowered. At least these ones. Oh boy, if these were in multiplayer, it would be so overpowered. Speaking of multiplayer, I've been doing multiplayer lately. I'm like in high gold right now. Started off in bronze, and I never really got competitive in StarCraft 2. I don't know, it just kind of never clicked with me. I was never great at it. But hey, I managed to get gold quite easily. I only have about 30 games played, and I started from the very, very bottom of bronze. I done really bad placement. Not to forget that I haven't played multiplayer before before this time for about as long as Heartless Swarm was out. I didn't play any multiplayer in Heart, and just a little bit in Wings of Liberty, and I was playing a bit of Terran, but mostly Protoss. Whereas in this expansion, I seem to be really enjoying playing Zerg. And I really hate what they did with the multiplayer, though, I have to say. What they did is, you have to rush these days. It's all about a quick game. And I noticed that a lot of my games, they would only be about 10 minutes long. I swear, that's realistic, like.
Fleet.
Oh
Multiple
shit.
transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
So yeah, as I was saying, it's all about rushing these days, and it's not great. I mean, it's very difficult to actually have one long a long macro game, because it's just rare. And I don't know really how I feel about that. I mean, I'm getting decent at it. I mean, especially as Zerg. That's what I'm playing at the moment. Just Zerg, and it seems that Zerg rushing somebody is just the easy way to win. It's just easy mode.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Our triumph is at hand.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I'm going to assume that the thingy is here. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Let's get out of here and finish the mission.
The raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
So, question for the viewers: do you, and don't forget to leave a timestamp when answering this. Do you play StarCraft 2 multiplayer? Do you play the classic ones, or do you play the current one, Legacy of the Void, or what do you play? It's very interesting to me to see what kind of things all of you do. I mean, if you play just arcade, and that's fine. That's what a lot of people do. I mean, I used to spend hours and hours in the arcade, and that was actually pretty awesome. I mean, I loved that you could have so many different modes built inside a game that's already complete, and you'd have essentially other games inside one game, and the amount of stuff that you could have was just unlimited. It was endless. Alright, so that was a nice and quick one.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith. Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
Haha.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
Alright, so we did lose some units to it, so I wouldn't have gotten the achievement here, but that was just carelessness. So that's alright, let's continue on to the Spear of Adun and see what we have here.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix? How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix?
I was given a directive by Aldaris himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced, an Adanium shell composed of acrylic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
Right, so that brings back memories. Some of you may remember Phoenix was destroyed in Brood War by Kerrigan. The real Phoenix, that is. So this is a copy of his personality. In other words, it's a robot that's programmed to be Phoenix, which is pretty cool, I suppose. So let's have a quick look at all of the conversations and the upgrades for all the core and all that. So Karax first.
These new purifier designs rival any technology our people have previously conceived. The replication data is the sort that allows accurate duplication of one's consciousness. Phoenix's personality may be accurate.
How accurate?
Within the 99th percentile.
So there is a chance for discrepancy.
Quite a minuscule one.
And in a lifetime, how many choices does that variation impact? Who would you be with such a difference in the decisions you've made? Keep a watchful eye on Phoenix. If he is to help us, I want to know who he is.
Alright, let's talk to Phoenix.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times. And now, you lead the Protoss. I wail with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And Ire? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this Dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
Right. Core interface. Let's have a look what we got here. Right, okay, so let me have a look. We've got the warp and reinforcement, we have temporal field, which is still awesome. We have solar lance, which does 3 beams, 200 damage each. I'm not going to do that because I think that the temporal field is pretty damn overpowered, and I'll keep that. I will get orbital assimilator. Actually, no, I'm not going to get it. It's pretty handy because you can just put up a Vespene geyser, yeah, you can just put it up and it'll harvest itself. You don't even need a nexus next to it, but solar overcharge is pretty damn handy at the moment, and I think I'll just stay with that. I will instead also put it into construction time here and put this into supply. And that's pretty much where I'll leave it at the moment. Let's jump into the War Council. Here we only have an army upgrade, let's do that.
We have acquired new robotic support technology for review.
Right, Centurion, we have Sentinels.
Enemy shall be purified.
Now it revives the Sentinel upon death. The effect can only occur once every 2 minutes. But this is broken. I'm getting it, and that's that. So we don't have anything for this, nothing for this, nothing for the Immortals yet. We do have, however, got Sentry. Now we've got this, which basically reduces damage taken, and it basically heals shields. We also have Energizer, which speeds up the attack speed and movement speed by 50%. I would be going for this one because it is overpowered as hell, and it also acts as a pylon, which is pretty damn awesome. Not to mention that, because it lets you warp in.
Welcome.
Let's have a quick word with Vorazun.
Seeing Phoenix once more perplexes me. I feel sadness when I should feel joy.
It is said the warrior Phoenix was felled by the Queen of Blades. This approximation is not Phoenix, but he is a reminder of the loss you suffered.
His voice, thoughts, his very presence. He describes memories we shared with such vivid recollection. Every instinct I have tells me that this is my friend, but all logic defies it.
We of the Nerazim often ponder whether our people are the sum total of their experiences, or are more than them. A truth lingering inside us. In time, we shall see if this Phoenix has his own truth, or is little more than a flawed forgery.
Right, and I will end the mission here. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. A lot of talking in this one. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave it a thumbs up if you feel it deserves it, and I will see you guys in the next mission. Good luck. Take care. Bye bye.